Go Deity. Random leader. We're gonna keep it on standard. I think that's pretty good speed for the live streams. And I still like the shuffles personally. They're just fun to just kind of mix and match everything. We'll go on a standard size map, right? Let's go ahead and keep it standard. I think that's a good size. Plenty of other civilizations, but also you know, a little bit spread out. So I think that's gonna be good. Here's hoping we don't get somebody we've already played. Come on, somebody good.
From the first stirrings of life.
Wow, I have not played Rome.
To the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Cast your net wide, O Trajan, Emperor of mighty Rome. Your legions stand at the ready to march out and establish the largest empire the world has ever seen. If you can truly get all roads to lead to Rome, yours will be an empire of great riches and luxuries. Surely then our citizens will proclaim you as their best ruler. The Optimus Princeps.
All right, Rome. I actually have not done much research on Rome. I don't really know much about him at all. I mean, obviously we know his legion's going to be pretty strong. That's the same as Rome from any other civilization game before this. Trajan's column. All cities start with an additional city center building. Starts with a monument building in the ancient era. And it's going to help with some loyalty or you know, also the culture, kind of just help spread our borders a bit. That's good. All roads lead to Rome. All cities you found or conquer start with a trading post. That's pretty awesome. If in trade route range of your capital, they also start with a road to it, which makes sense. That's pretty good. Like I said, all roads lead to Rome. Trade routes earn +1 gold for passing through trading posts in your own cities. That can really add up to a lot of gold. So, as we just saw with Egypt, who's also a very strong trade route civilization, we're going to have a pretty good amount of gold coming for us as well. And then we'll check out the Legion and the Bath here in a minute once we actually get into the game. We'll come back to the start. Let's check out the Bath real quick. What? Okay, I guess we're settling there. How is it when I'm on this screen, the B key? Never mind. I'm not going to ask. It should automatically be. Never mind. It's all right. We probably were going to settle there anyway, because the cost of moving once, losing a whole turn, might have been a little too much. Although I was, as soon as I saw that, thinking about moving away from the mountain one tile, just to give us another spot for a holy site or a campus. But that's all right. We'll go with it. Unique to Rome for city growth. Replaces the aqueduct district and cheaper to build. So we, other than the housing, we also get amenity, which is good. Help us grow a little bit taller and kind of make our people happier. Cannot go wrong with that. And then we got the Legion. Roman unique classical era melee unit that replaces swordsman and can build a Roman fort. So it's 40 melee strength, which compared to the swordsman is 36, so just a little stronger, not a whole lot. And then the Roman fort. Roman fort, 4 defensive strength, and automatically gains 2 turns of fortification. How's that different from a normal fort? 4 and 2. Basically the same, right? It looks the same to me. Yeah, it's just that the Legion can build it, so. Alright. That's going to be interesting. A lot of jungle here, which is not what you would normally think about, I don't think, with Rome. The one good thing is that we are on a Plains Hill tile. So we are getting that extra production in our city capital. Again, I might have taken the cost of 1 turn delay to be able to move off over here, or I could have just moved down. Well, actually, that would still put me next to mountain. We're still going to have some pretty good campus or holy site places. I mean, holy site here, campus here, something like that, or even over here or down here. Obviously, that's going to be one of our places for sure. Still have the Bath, you know, coming off the mountain on any of these spots. So I think it's an okay start. Was it unintentional, but I think it's an okay start, especially since we're landing on the Plains Hills. But again, over here would have been Plains Hills just as much. So, oh well. Again, I don't know why that locked in like that, but that's all right. You know what? I don't know what I want yet. So let's move our first unit first and see kind of where we're at. Oh wow. Never mind. I am okay with this because we're going to be able to put a campus or holy site here and a campus or holy site there, and we're going to have plenty of mountain adjacency. So that's going to be really good. All right, where do we want to go first? I actually don't even know what victory type we want to go with Rome. I mean, nothing like tells me like culture victory necessarily. For that matter, nothing really yells, well, I mean, science victory is probably doable. Very much so. I mean, I'm trying to decide, is he just conquest? I mean, conquest is definitely a thing that he will be able to do pretty well. He's going to have a lot of trade, though. A lot of gold coming in, which, you know, can lead to a lot of good, great people. So, honestly, maybe he might be pretty generic and be able to do just about any victory type within reason. Which direction do I want to start, though? Do have the silk over here, which we're going to need irrigation for. Got the bananas right nearby. Could also go for just that early campus, just be able to start hooking up a really good campus from the beginning here, which I kind of like. Let's start with pottery, because that'll give us either irrigation or writing, depending on which direction we want to go. And I think that's going to be a fine start. All right, production. Let's go and get our slinger out initially. It does look like my Egypt start. Lots of jungle around, which going to help us rush a few wonders, maybe. Yes, new series, Medi. Well, we we lost our Egypt game. Not by much. I think we were within 10 turns, 10, 12 turns. Maybe at 15 at most of winning a culture victory. But we lost. Somebody else got a science victory first. Just couldn't quite disrupt all the spaceports quick enough. So here we are with Rome. Another civilization I've never played. So, in fact, I actually don't know if I've ever played Rome, even in Civ 5. I mean, I've played through a lot of the Civ 5, civilizations, but there's a lot of them. So, Rome is a classic, though. Rome is one that it's kind of funny that I haven't actually played at them. All right, well, let's go ahead and go around this way then. Get around the mountains. We're going to have a lot of good protection for Rome itself. I mean, they're only going to be able to come in through here if we absolutely felt like we needed to. Maybe stick a fort or something like that, or encampments, whatever we need. And Rome is just not going to get taken anytime soon. Oh, I did Slinger, not Scout. That's all right. Slinger first is okay as well. We were going to do a Scout, then Slinger. I think I accidentally hit Slinger. We'll do Slinger Scout the other direction. Either way, actually, ultimately, we'll be fine. A lot of woods, a lot of jungle. So we're going to be able to do some good chopping. We're going to have to do some chopping just to clear this out because we got to make room for districts, even if we weren't going to do wonders. But we should be able to get some decent wonders with Rome. All right. We're going to have some barbarians. So let's go lock that in, and then let's go ahead and get the faith and gold initially. I usually like to start with that at least at the beginning until we get our, second city up. Let's go with foreign trade for now. At least get that most of the way done. We may swap off of that if we haven't found a continent yet and play it by ear from there. All right, so now we do the scout, which is fine. Again, it's going to be okay. Getting the slinger out will help us get to a kill early on maybe anyway to get us the archery boost, which is still going to be really nice. Free monument. You're correct. That is true. That's why we were already growing pretty good, getting some decent culture. Obviously, the loyalty is not too big of an issue this early in the game, but as we get some of the other cities, those are going to be really nice. I know it says you get the free monument in the ancient era. I don't know why I was like ancient. Is it right? Ancient era. What do you? I'm not sure what you get in the other eras. Actually, I haven't looked that up. It just says ancient era. You get monument for sure. Let's just come over here. Hello, barbarians. Oh, and Candy. Candy. What do you got, Candy? Apparently, we don't get to see you there yet. Let's come over here. Candy has receive a relic every time you discover a new natural wonder. Interesting. I mean, I'm okay if we get a religion and start using faith to either help boost our military or some other victory condition or something like that. Actually, getting a Stonehenge up here early on might not be a bad idea. We kind of probably would have wanted to go for it directly. It might be too late to get on Stonehenge, although we're going to be able to chop it out if we want to. We need to get, although if we're going to chop it out with a jungle. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to chop it out after all, because there's a lot of jungle we got to get through. And that would need, where is it? There we go. I say jungle, rainforest. Bronze working. So yeah, I don't know the Stonehenge is there for us. If we had more forest, we could just do mining, which maybe we can work our way up to this forest up here. So that's actually too far away. We can try Stonehenge. Either way, getting a holy site early, just to be able to get us the guaranteed religion. I was thinking about going campus because we have a really good spot for it, but actually a holy site early on, still be able to secure us religion even if we don't get Stonehenge. That actually might not be too bad. So I think a religion for Rome would be really useful. All right, what do we want now? We got plenty of housing. Let's go ahead and knock out a builder real quick. Get some improvements going on, or some chops here in a little bit. Not quite there yet, but... Actually, do we even have anything for our builder to work on yet? We don't. We really don't. So never mind. It's too early for a settler. I mean, I'm already seeing some pretty good sites down this direction for a settler. I'm actually going to do another slinger. I don't know why. I just have a feeling I'm going to need another slinger. Alright, you I would love to get over there, but Mr. Warriors anyway, so we'll just sneak over this direction a little bit. We'll probably circle back around to the north here in a moment. Barbarians approach Rome. Good luck, Mr. Barbarians, getting over here. You think Rome is one of those fairly good at all victory type civs? Actually, I was thinking, you know, with all the gold that you're going to get and the ability to, you know, just have some really good trade routes, you kind of be able to like buy whatever great people you want that could play towards whatever victory condition you're going for. Can be very defensive. I mean, obviously conquest is going to be easy, and conquest can, some early conquest can set you up for some late game whatever you want usually. So early settler, that's great. Let's get the slinger up first, and then I think we will go settler right away. I think you're right. I think I'm okay with that. I don't know why. I just have a feeling I'm going to need the slinger. We're going to be happy that I have the slinger. If we find an early neighbor, you know, maybe we go after him. Honestly, candy is not crazy useful for us. We could go to an early war against candy down here. I don't usually go to war against city-states, but I don't see any reason why not in this case. Especially if we can get archers up. If I can get the slinger to find a scout wherever he ran off to. I'm guessing he ran up that direction. It'll make it a lot easier to get some archers up. Go after candy, maybe. Alright, foreign trade. Let's go ahead and swap off you to craftsmanship for just a little bit. We might be able to find another continent. Alright, Mr. Slinger, you are going to go... Let's go ahead and send you just south this direction. Alright, let's go ahead and go settler. It's going to be fine. Another goody hut. I like it. Okay, I'll take it. Free boost of foreign trade. It's good. Get us an early trader up. I'm going to hold on to the faith until we get our pantheon at least. No, well, obviously we don't need naval units anytime soon. Didn't Roman Civ Hive have a naval unit? Am I misremembering something? You finally won a conquest victory. Nice. Well, congratulations. That is very, very good. Conquest got to be aggressive. It's fun when you get it rolling. Okay, I do want to go after this warrior. Obviously, the goody hut as well. think we'll be okay. All right, well, it's good to see that guy's getting beat up a little bit. Well, see, that spearman can come out and jump on us if I'm not careful. So I may need to back up here in a moment. I'm hoping to see whoever was over here was beat up on that guy. Let's just go ahead and send you south. That's going to be fine. Did I accidentally fortify you? I wasn't even paying attention. I must have. I'm not sure why I would have hit the F key. I would not doubt it if I had moved you and then I wouldn't look like the fort and then it fortified you or something. That would have been really weird. All right, you just chill right there. We're going to send you across the hills here in a moment. So scout down here. Cataphract. That's right. That's right. Really want to beat up on you. But the spearman could swoop in there and like mess me up at any point. Would also like to take that, but that will definitely get me, you know, double hit. If I just move back, he's just going to be able to keep attacking me, though. So if I move back to here, he attacks me still. If I move back to here, he attacks me still. All the while, I am unable to... The only time I get free of him would be to get back all the way here. And I don't think we're going to have 3 turns worth of life here. So I think the only chance we have is just fight it out. If this guy doesn't swing over there, we might be able to whittle him down. It's gonna be close. Guess I could have gone here to there. Okay, that's what we were hoping for. Let's say if we get the promotion, we're okay. All right, Pantheon. Oh, okay. Yeah. District, harvesting resources, removing a feature receives faith equal to the other yields quantity. That could be good for all the jungle that we got to get rid of. Possibly. Border expansion is obviously always good. City growth is always good. Enemy kills. We're going to have a few enemy kills here and there, so it's not impossible. We do have some silks, the oral tradition, you know, I don't know. I'm not super keen on either of these two right this second based on what we're seeing. Pastures, fishing boats, definitely don't need fishing boats. Marshes, oases, none of that. Obviously, Divine Spark is always good. We know that. Divine Spark is always good. And the monuments, you know, or the monument to the gods, if we want to keep going for, you know, the chance of having some wonders. We got a lot of rivers around. More amenities. Always good. Sacred Path, I don't know that I want to go for, because even though we have a lot of rainforest, we also have a lot of mountains. So I think we're just going to stick it by the mountains and be happy with that. And I want to chop the rainforest. So I'm really kind of thinking the Goddess of the Harvest could really add up to a lot of faith just from chops. At least early on. Early faith. I don't know if it's going to be enough long term, though. I know, what do you guys think? I'll let you guys provide an opinion. A lot of forest. Man, we're going to be able to stick some cities in all this stuff and really do some really good chopping throughout the game. Let's go ahead and jump across the river over here, I guess. Move down this way. So far, no direct neighbors. A lot of good city sites along these rivers and things, though. What do you guys think? Go for the typical, like, Divine Spark, something like that? Or, does it help bananas, too? Okay, it does. You're right. I did not see the bananas in the list. There's just, honestly, there's so much in this list I usually just don't memorize it. So we got the silk. We got lots of bananas, like you said. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 bananas. Now we got citrus over here, right? That was 1, correct? Yep, citrus. So cotton dye, spices. Well, like I said, we have the citrus. Some rice. Rice is on the other one, isn't it? Still, you're right. The bananas, the citrus, the silk, it could be pretty good. Some culture. That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, I don't know that I'm going to go direct culture with Rome. We did just play a culture game with Egypt, but using, like, getting that passive culture just to keep us in the culture kind of game a little bit. This might be a good way to make sure that we still have some passive culture coming in as we focus on probably more science, like domination, things like that, or faith. I don't know if I'll go for faith or not, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think there's a lot of good bananas and citrus and other things around, so I think that's okay. Get a lot of good use out of that. Alright, Pantheon founded, civic boosted, I'm okay with that. Improving 3 tiles would be great, but we don't have a builder yet. Still haven't found a natural wonder yet. Hello, China. Okay. Well, what that tells me is that we probably will save our chops for some later wonders outside the ancient or classical era. Because trying to rush beat ancient classical wonders versus China, it's not easy. So, because his stuff's going to be able to rush it way quicker than our chops, even if we got Magnus. Maybe pre-nerf Magnus, we might be able to keep up with China, but post-nerf Magnus, still good, but not going to keep up with China, I don't think. So I'm thinking we get rid of the ignore the class. It's one of the few times I've seen enough. Yeah, that's actually a good call about all the bananas stuff. Like, there's even bananas over there. We got 5 bananas right nearby. Got basically 6 things right next to us that we know for sure are going to be helpful. So yeah, I don't know that we go for early wonders. Maybe some of the mid-game wonders. Save some of these chops for that, or obviously rushing out some districts. We start knocking out our either probably holy site. I'm thinking, because I wouldn't mind playing a little bit of a religion. I don't know if we're gonna play religion game, go for religion victory, but having religion to supplement the rest of what we're doing would be kind of good. Putting a holy site right here, I think is gonna be very beneficial. We can rush that out here in a moment. Of course, we need the jungle clearing ability first. Okay, there's our boost to archery, which is great. Good thing about rushing districts is that you're not racing against anybody else. So if we're a little delayed on starting the district, it's not going to be the end of the world. Met a new civilization, good stuff. One more turn on astrology. We might swap off of it for just a little bit, especially since we're not ready to rush it anyway. The holy site, just to see if we can get a natural wonder. China's gonna be really big on this the science and culture side of things as well, with other extra rushes. All right, I'm definitely gonna take this, even though we might die. I'd rather get this before him. Oh, we got some experience. Okay, maybe that wasn't worth it, because if the guy dies, then the experience is wasted. But I wanted to get that before China ran over there. It's unlikely this guy's gonna swoop out here, but with us being as injured as we are, he might. Oh, we actually have a move, an attack. Never mind. Of course, now that he's just going to take that, but that's all right. I could have waited or something, but that's all right. If he had come on and attacked us, then he would have been able to swoop in with his scout anyway. All right, astrology. Let's go and swap off just for a moment. We do have the boost to archery. Can work our way up to that. I also do want to, like I said, get up to the rainforest clearing. We've killed 1 barbarian. We've killed 2 barbarians, so we need 1 more to get the boost to bronze. Let's go ahead and work our way up to archery. We might go after candy or something like that. I don't know. I never go after city-states, and since candy really doesn't give us anything amazing, I mean, relics are good, but I don't know if it's going to play into our current strategy. Oh, he moved away. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Won't hear me complaining about that one. Wow. Wow. Okay. Where did you come from? Oh, way over there. I was going to say, I was like, Wow, there's a lot of a lot of tundra down here. Where did you come from? You actually are next to tundra though over here in Korea. That's interesting. Huh. A little ways away for us to like wage a like early war. If we're gonna wage an early war, we'd probably China first. But yeah, science is gonna be interesting. I do think we may have to go after Korea at some point. Actually, what we're probably going to do is let China get through the ancient and classical era. We may have to wait out his range unit, but get him through the ancient classical era, conquer him to get all the wonders that he built for us. Thank you, China. And then, you know, kind of use that position to go after Korea after that. I mean, it does put us outside of our best unit, unfortunately, if we wait till after the classical era. But getting some of those wonders could be beneficial. I mean, I could try and go after him earlier, but I would really like those wonders. Let's go ahead and go work on this one. Actually, what mysticism wouldn't be too bad. Nah, this is gonna be fine. Early Empire, get us an early governor point. That's gonna be okay. Oh, Mapuche. You didn't beat us the last game with Egypt, but you're the reason we lost the last game with Egypt because your culture was just too high to overcome. Where are you? You are way up there on the other side of China. Okay, okay. We don't need to worry about you just yet. We could actually even bring you into our war with China just to kind of help us out a little bit. Go at him from both sides. Alright, I'm just going to rest you up for that right there. That's going to be fine. You are going to come down here. We're in the tundra, but there might still be some huts down here somewhere. I don't really care to attack you, to be honest. Just because, if anything, I want you to go over there and mess with Korea a little bit. You are the ocean's offal. Your stink cleans to everything you touch. Wow. That's kind of rude. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, I think you're going to have to go down, Korea. Sorry about that, but that's some aggressiveness right there. She just plain doesn't like us. Who's this? Candy still? Yeah, still Candy. Let's come up this way. Come up around Korea or something like that. We'll swing up this way through this area. One turn on our settler. He's kind of a little on his own, so we got to be really careful with him. In fact, I may start running you back just to kind of intersect with him. Where do I want to stick you? I mean, the suggestions they have right there, it's actually not terrible. Some good stone, actually some good wheat over here. Kind of settling towards China with the intention of going after them at some point wouldn't be too bad. Come on over here, actually. I kind of like this. Still got the mountains on either side, or like on over here and the water over here to kind of funnel things, you know, around us. Kind of block off this a little bit so they can't get past us. Be right next to the citrus. Obviously the wheat as well. I do kind of like that a lot. It's a little bit more, you know, out of the way, kind of swinging around here, but should be okay. I mean, obviously there's some good stuff up here, but I kind of want to just block China off a little bit from coming into this area. City-state by my northern warrior. City-state? Oh, right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll move him over there. Good call. Yeah, let's come over here. I think this is going to be fine. Some good wood areas to be able to chop down as well if we want to. Like I said, the food and the citrus starting off is going to be helpful. All right. Trader. Let's get an early trader up. That's kind of our thing as well. All right, let's come over here and pop you. Another holy, or like a faith-based city-state, which is fine. Oh, hello. Kabul. What do you got? double experience from battles they initially. Actually, Kabul might be somebody we want to keep around. That could be helpful for us. Get some of our early units a little bit more experience and help us out towards the middle game. That might be all right. The original Stockholmer capital of Stockholm. Okay, interesting. La Venta. Venta. Colossal Head. Let's see, what is Colossal Head? I think it's more like culture and tourism and stuff like that. Colossal. Faith and culture, which eventually obviously will turn into tourism as well. +1 faith for every 2 adjacent rainforest. +1 faith for every 2 adjacent woods. Could be a good one to keep around if we want to get some more faith coming in. Use the faith to build up our military type of thing. That might be alright. Of course, we got to get well, we don't have to get a religion to be able to use the faith to boost our military, but would probably be ideal. Right, so there's a slinger coming up here. I think we can get to our settler before anybody gets to it. There's another Korean city there. France. So obviously she's going to like the spies. If we get some spies and kind of engage in espionage and probably a little bit of diplomacy as well, she'll be pretty happy with us. But man, there goes some of those other, some more wonders that we're probably not going to be getting very quickly. Just because she's going to have a pretty good boost for that. Well, France... The problem with France is going to war against her like early on. It's going to be really hard. It's going to take us like 50 turns just to get through all these woods and things to get to her. So we may have to stick like a couple cities up this way and cut across that way once a little bit further into the game. But she may be another target we can go after. Let her build some more wonders for us. Oh, Scout, can you... I don't think you can quite get to my settler yet. He'll be able to get to there. I'll be able to get pretty close. I think we're going to be okay with that settler. Trying to intercept him. Intercept him, I should say. Oh, you're going after La Venta. There's not much we can do about it right now, so I guess I'm okay with that. Guess I have to be okay with it. It's not like I have a choice. Let's see. If I go here, you're going to go there. Let's come over here, actually.
If there are no dogs in heaven,
of course, every city we get a little bit more culture coming in, which is fine. A lot of warriors here. I mean, I don't think we have to really be worried about him coming after me right this second. Or her, I should say. Like I said, a lot of woods for them to get through, but something to keep an eye on. Alright, so you're good. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Settle right here. First settlement on Antarctica, huh? Oh. Wait, what? Do we really have like 4 continents right here? That's really funny.